Hey guys, what is up and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. We've got something exciting today, something that I wanted to do just to see what would happen if this was the case. So we know that the Lakers and the Miami Heat have got their series going on at the minute. Now this was recorded before the Miami Heat and the Lakers took on each other in game number 2. So we've got what if Giannis played for the Miami Heat? Would things be different in this series? Would Giannis allow Jimmy Butler to get involved? Because it currently looks like at the moment that Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat just don't have enough for the Los Angeles Lakers and Anthony Davis and LeBron James. So we are going to see what would happen if Giannis was playing for the Miami Heat. So if we go and have a look at this Miami Heat lineup, you've got Dragic, you've got Iguodala, Jimmy Butler, Giannis, you got Bam, you got Duncan, you got Tyler Hero, you got Jay Crowder. And then you swing over and have a look at this Lakers team. You've got at the point guard position, Rondo, Danny Green, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Dwight Howard. So we probably all agree and all probably believe that the Lakers are going to win the NBA Finals. But what would happen if Giannis Antetokounmpo played for the Miami Heat? And what if Miami Heat had the ability to add Giannis onto their team? So I'm going to do a prediction because I feel like Miami Heat would win this series in 7. So we've got the Lakers on 0. We've got the Miami Heat on 0. Let's get into Simcast and let's get into game number 1. So game number 1, Miami Heat would have the home court advantage. We start this game out at halftime. I reckon we'll check all the stats and all that good stuff out. It's a pretty high scoring game, 65-73. Anthony Davis has 25. LeBron James has 17, and this is the story of what a box score for the Lakers game actually looks like. You've got Anthony Davis with 25, you've got LeBron James with 17. Now, there has been murmurs that Giannis could end up on the Miami Heat. We don't know, though, but there is murmurs. 27 points for Giannis, Bam has 13, Butler has 8. Butler would not have to carry the load with the big three of Giannis, Bam, and Butler. Giannis is just an absolute beast. Let's just simulate the rest of our game and let's have a look and see who takes game number 1. So game number 1, I said this would go to 7. Miami Heat take game number 1. Giannis, LeBron James finished with 35, 11, and 8. Anthony Davis finished with 31. And this is the case. LeBron James and Anthony Davis dominate and then it just falls down. I mean, you do have some pretty good players coming off the bench, but it definitely does fall down. Giannis finished with 42 and 10. I'm sure with Jimmy Butler, Goran Dragic, his play has definitely been freed up. And he went a staggering 13 from 20 from the field. And the Miami Heat take game number 1. So Giannis Antetokounmpo had 42 points in game number 1. Can he be the answer? Let's get into game number 2. Who takes game number 2? Surely the Lakers bounce back. Now, like I said, I predicted 7. We're in the second quarter here, and the Lakers have a nice little lead. So let's go and look at the stats. You can still see yet again, you've actually got I got a few players coming along for the ride for the Lakers. If Giannis does go to the Miami Heat, I'm telling you, they're winning a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo killing it. Kelly Olynyk's getting some minutes in this series with Giannis on the court. He's got 15. Giannis is just an absolute beast. Let's continue the simulation. Let's see who takes game number 2. Miami have the lead here. In the fourth quarter, game is tied. 15 seconds left, and the Miami Heat take game number 2. So with Giannis scoring, Anthony Davis scored 35. LeBron had 25 and 12. Anthony Davis 35 points, 18 rebounds, and 1 assist. Giannis had 23, 14, and 7. Goran Dragic, Jimmy Butler, Duncan Robertson. I mean, Miami Heat do have a lot of good role players. So if they add a player like Giannis, I am telling you guys, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Let's get into game number 3. So game number 3, can the Lakers... I'd love to know in the comment section what you guys think would happen if the Miami Heat had Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Lakers have a nice little lead here. 89 plays 88. Miami Heat, though, building a little bit of a lead here. Can the Lakers get back into this game? It does not look likely. 5 minutes to go in this game. 4 minutes to go. If worst case scenario, we're going to sub in and we're going to watch that remaining seconds of this game. I think the Miami Heat are about to go 3-0 up here. Surely they don't go 3-0 up here. And I mean, one game away from closing this series out. They look, you know what? We're going to jump in here and we're going to watch the final 38 seconds. It's game 3. So if the Lakers win this, they will tie. They'll actually fall 2-1 on the series. If they lose, they will go 3-0. So we actually sub in here with Dwight Howard at the line. So I'm not too sure how many free throws Dwight Howard has at the line here. Got it. He's actually got 2. So he hits the first one. 121 plays 122. Can he hit the second? He does. So here we go. This is going to be very interesting. And I think Giannis is off. So maybe Giannis has fouled out. I don't know what's going on here. He's on the bench. So I don't actually know what's happening here. You can see him standing there. Actually, we're going to check and just see how many fouls Giannis has. Because I think Giannis may have fouled out of this game. We go down here. Personal fouls. If we can find the personal fouls here, we can go along here. Does it actually say... Here we go, fouls. Yeah, so Giannis is fouled out in game number 3. Here we go. Jimmy Butler on LeBron James. Look at the crowd standing. Butler goes in, pulls up, gets it to go. He gets it to go, and the Lakers call timeout. 124 plays 122. Here we go. So it's going to come down to the final shot here, I'm thinking, for the Lakers. They do trail by 2 points. 24 seconds on the clock. Jimmy Butler hitting that crazy shot. And Giannis Antetokounmpo has fouled out. He is the player of the game. Look at these highlights. It's going to be absolutely 0. Well, they've crowned him player of the game. 21 points, 8-11 from the field. Here we go. LeBron James, clear out here on Jimmy Butler. Trying to go around him. Got there around the back, the double team. Gives it to Dwight. Surely Dwight does not shoot the 3. What is going on? Are they going to get the ball back to LeBron? They do. LeBron for the lead. Misses. Howard gets the board. Howard goes up and Howard ties the game. LeBron had the opportunity to win the game for the Lakers, but Dwight Howard is there for the board and we're tied. So, I mean, this has an opportunity to go to OT. It actually is like quite fun to watch. I mean, maybe we just like sim the games and we just sit back and we watch them. I mean, this is actually quite fun to watch. But here we go. 9.6 on the clock. Miami can go up in this series if they had Giannis 3-0. He has fouled out. 7 seconds to go. The ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler. 4 seconds. At 3. At 2. At 1. For the win! He misses. And we will go to OT. OT basketball coming up for the Miami Heat and the Lakers. Giannis is fouled out, so he will take no longer part in this OT basketball game. So we're back at Simcast here, as you guys can see, 124. Jimmy Butler had the chance to win the game for the Miami Heat. Let's see, he gets off to a good start, and the Lakers hit the 3, but the Miami Heat actually came back with a 3. So let's fast forward this on here, and the Lakers win, and the Lakers take game number 3 in overtime. Jimmy Butler could have won the game for the Miami Heat. Don't know why I said Chicago Bulls, but you see LeBron James finished with 37, 9, and 14. 28 and 12 for Anthony Davis. Dwight Howard add 18 as we swing across and have a look at the Bucks. Goran Dragic had 30. Jimmy Butler had 21. Missed the shot to basically get the lead up. Basically to have a 3-0 lead. And Giannis, who did foul out, had 21 and 15. Let's get into game number. So a 1-2 lead for the Miami Heat. Giannis has been absolutely unbelievable in this series. I just want to go and have a look and see how much he's actually averaging in the playoffs. Is he right up there with playoff leaders? And he is. So 30 a game for Giannis, almost 31, 14 rebounds and 7 assists as we get into game number 4. If it's close again, we will jump in. Let's get to the final term here. Miami Heat have a nice little lead. They've got an opportunity to get this series 3-1, and they are absolutely blowing out the Lakers. So Miami Heat will take game number 4 with a chance to clinch the NBA championship. I said this would go to 7. But it definitely does not look like it's going to go to 7. You see here, actually, we need to check who actually went off in that game. So, game number 4, Anthony Davis, 24 and 12. LeBron James and Anthony Davis still basically trying to will their team. You see Giannis, he had 8 blocks, 8 assists, 19 rebounds, and 35 points. He fouled out in the last game, but he was not going to foul out in this game. Can the Miami Heat clinch the NBA championship? Now, this is what if the Miami Heat had Giannis in this series, the series that it's on right now. Let's simulate here and let's see if they can clinch this series. If it's close, we definitely will jump in. But it looks like the Miami Heat, I mean, the Lakers definitely will get a late charge on. But it looks like the Miami Heat are going to go on to win this game. They have a nice little lead here. And it definitely looks like they're going to go on and win this. 56 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. Let's jump in and let's let's lap this up with the Miami Heat. Dwight Howard to inbound here. The Miami Heat will defeat the Los Angeles Lakers in 5. Did you guys think that this was going to happen? Did you guys believe this would happen? I honestly believe that if Miami Heat did have Giannis, they probably would be able to beat this Los Angeles Lakers team in this series. But it definitely looks like the Los Angeles Lakers will go on to win the NBA championship at the minute. We've got game 2 today, which you guys would have already saw, could have just finished. Hero goes in here for a little bit of icing on the cake, goes in and won, and the Miami Heat are going to be NBA champions. Giannis should be crowned MVP. He's been killing it. Look at him on the bench there, just enjoying it, lapping it up. And like I said, what if Giannis Antetokounmpo played for the Miami Heat in this series? Not in the NBA season, just if he played in this series. Would have the Miami Heat won the NBA championship? And NBA 2K21 predicts that the Miami Heat would go on to win the NBA championship. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think. Would have this been the case? Would LeBron James and Anthony Davis still be a little bit too much? Because it definitely looks like in this series that LeBron James and Anthony Davis just have... the Miami Heat just have no answer for him at the minute as Quinn Cook here is playing around. Dion Wade is the final shot, and the Miami Heat wins the NBA championship. Giannis gets that elusive championship. Maybe this is a little future. Maybe this is the future saying, what if Giannis joined the Miami Heat in season 2021? But if they had him right now... Have a look at Duncan Robertson. He absolutely loves it on the ground, crying. If the Miami Heat had Giannis Antetokounmpo, NBA 2K21 is predicting they could get the job done over the Los Angeles Lakers. Look at Anthony Davis and Eric Spoelstra meeting in the middle of the court. What a series this would be if Giannis actually was a Miami Heat player. They're hoisting the championship very high. And the Miami Heat, they're champions. Look at Giannis, Finals MVP as well. So maybe this is the future saying, what if Giannis Antetokounmpo was on this Miami Heat team? They would win 4-1. Giannis would get the MVP, and all is well in South Beach. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little what if scenario video. Had a lot of fun making it. Get ready for some more 2K videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video on the channel. Stay blessed.